Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter, Allie LaForce. We've got the Atlanta Hawks and the Sacramento Kings. Now Atlanta starting five. We've got Davis, and it's Robertson in at the shooting guard position. To the inside. Intercepted. On the take. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it.
Ball goes to Atlanta.
Now Doncic. Outside, Hill. Back to Doncic. Puts up a three. Hits a three-pointer.
Watch out now when Doncic is dialed in from deep because he's unguardable.
Here's Wade. Check by Hill. Wade, the pass to Drexler. Atlanta with the rebound.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
And out of bounds. Sacramento will have it. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Pettit. Fires top of the key. Oh, nice shot by Havlicek.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Here's Robertson. Now Hill. On the clock. Oh, and he nails it from the high post.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
Here's Wade. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Havlicek. Pass to Drexler. Over Doncic. And he buries that one. Back rim and in.
You can just see how comfortable Drexler is in the mid-range area. He's got a really good touch for these shots.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Now Davis. And Davis slams it home.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Here's Drexler, guarded by Doncic. Wade, pass to Drexler. Back to Wade. 1:10 left in the first. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Clearly, Wade knows how to make the most of an inside look, capitalizing on a high percentage chance there.
Here's Robertson. Back to Doncic.
You know, one of the things I like about watching Doncic is the pace he plays at. You're not going to speed him up. He plays at his pace, the pace he dictates.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Luka Doncic at the line for 2.
Down the first one. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. The Kings trailing. Wade, the pass to Drexler. Throws it up high, and that one is hammered home.
Refusing to let anybody get in his way. That was a physical man's jam by Wade.
Outside Davis. Here's Robertson. Mutombo with a rebound. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Drexler, guarded by Doncic. And they take the lead. 17 seconds left in the first quarter. Doncic feeling it out a bit. once again off the mark by Atlanta. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Sacramento on top. They're up by 3. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And guys, for the Kings, what jumps out at you stat-wise?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
Sacramento leading by 3. And it's Wade in at the 1. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Pass to Havlicek. Here's Wade. 6 on the shot clock. Can't get it to drop. Hawks trail by 3. Outside, Hill. There's the block.
Boy, the shot blocking instincts of Mutombo, superb. Timing, exquisite.
It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Right side, Hill. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Tell you what, if you let Wilt get the ball there, that's the poster shot you can expect.
Pass to Drexler. Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Just 5 on the clock. Good D by Doncic. The Hawks trailing. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Atlanta shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
Shooting for Atlanta, Luka Doncic. 1 shot.
That's good from Doncic. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Here's Drexler, guarded by Doncic. Pass to Drexler. Out to the right wing. Here's Doncic. Rebound by the Kings. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter.
Clyde Drexler getting jiggy with it. Nice little move that time. Making the defender in tight and drawing the foul.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
Clyde Drexler.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls.
You know, Drexler's game is just so smooth and potent. Runs the floor beautifully, shoots the ball with tremendous confidence, and plays like a guy who can't be stopped.
So he gets them both.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
And the Hawks call time here. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Pass to Robertson.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Back to Doncic. There's the steal. Here's Havlicek. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scale.
Got a hand on it. We've got 1:28 left to play in the second quarter. Going inside. Here's Drexler. It's tipped.
Man, what a well-coordinated athlete at his size. And to add that superior timing to get shots over Wilt Chamberlain.
So courageous. Taking it right to the defender.
Boy, this dude knows how to finish in traffic. Wow.
Well, I tell you what, don't tell him. I mean, I want to see it again.
Here's Drexler. Back to Wade. There's 53 seconds left to play in the first half. 4 on the clock. Nails the baby hook. Wade's got 6.
Well, you see how Wade adjusts to whatever the defense throws at him? Strong finish there.
Outside, Hill. From the line. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Way to work the glass. Buffet style. Second chance bucket. They can make a big difference.
Here's Drexler, guarded by Doncic. And it's Drexler missing. Here's Atlanta with the ball. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. And finished off by Davis.
I don't know what you do about that. Davis just powering it down.
Here's Wade. 6 points for him. There's the triple. No luck on that one. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Hawks ahead. They're up by 2. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Make some noise and get ready for the big half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Drum roll. And measuring up the shot. Give it up for the participants.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
Yeah, even with the extra attention he's getting from the defenders, he's finding ways to excel.
Well, we're not surprised by that. No more than what we've come to expect of him. He can adapt and adjust to anything a defense tries to throw at him.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. On the floor for Atlanta, they've got Luka Doncic, and it's Chamberlain in at the center position. Here's Wade. The offensive rebound. Mutombo, the pass to Wade. Shoots over Hill. Wade misses.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling, and he still misses. Boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Davis drawing the double team. 4-3. And Robertson gets it to go. Robertson's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Boy, a really excellent passer for his position. Davis more than capable of dropping dimes.
On the wing, Wade has to Havlicek. Here's Drexler. Ooh, what a play. Just palms the block. Tipped. Now here's Davis. The D's right on him. Back to Hill. Oh, he tries a 3. It's rebounded by Wade. Kings trail by 5. Here's Drexler. The shot off that time. Davis with the defensive effort. And so Davis will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. 5-point lead, biggest of the game. Doncic outside. Lets it go from deep. The shot comes out. And so here's Sacramento. Nothing yet for him here in the third quarter. Inside. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line to try to make it a 3-point play.
First team foul.
Elbow. 2.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
Grant Hill at the line for 1.
One shot. You know, Grant Hill is a total class act and a special player, too. A hard worker, shows up for his team every game, and really tries to make everybody on the floor better.
Timeout call, Sacramento. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's Wade. Check by Hill. Back to Wade. And it falls all over the rim and in. Wade's got 8.
Wade looking very relaxed and comfortable firing off the catch right there.
Pass to Doncic. Oh, they get a hand on it. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Doncic, because he's so skilled and so savvy, he does a nice job forcing the defense into tough spots when they're guarding.
He's got free throw attempts 4 and 5 here.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Doncic hits them both. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Pass to Pettit. Here's Havlicek. Here's Pettit. Check by Davis. Shot clock at 6. Pettit passes to Drexler. From behind the arc. Rebound Atlanta. Chamberlain's got rebound number 8 now. Here's Doncic. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Kings trail by 8. Here's Drexler. Shoots over Hill. And it's Drexler missing. Atlanta with the ball. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. Pass to Robertson. Launches it. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. 23 seconds left in the third. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Wade. Check by Hill. Here's Drexler. The three. Gets the 3 ball to go. Drexler's got 7 points in the game. And Doncic puts up a deep 3. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Atlanta on top. They're up by 5. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And it's Mutombo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. They set a pick. Here's Robertson. Releases from the wing and drills it. And Atlanta leads by 7. Robertson's gone 2 of 4 shooting. Here's Wade. Check by Hill. Pass to Drexler. Ooh, poked away. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. And now the Hawks on the break. Here's Hill. It's hauled in by Pettit. Pettit's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Drexler. Here's Wade. And a miss there on the triple. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Fires from deep. Atlanta with a rebound. Chamberlain's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Robertson. Right side Davis to the paint. Kicks it to Doncic. Davis. Nice persistence to tip it back in.
Using that length, Davis turning a miss into a make. Bonus points for his team.
Here's Wade. Check by Hill. Looking to get it going. Then he takes it up and lays it in.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Here's Havlicek. Pass to Mutombo to the inside. Here's Drexler. Here's Havlicek. And there's the screen. Down low. Here's Mutombo. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
Tough situation for the defense inside. With Mutombo's size and strength, it's not easy to guard him cleanly.
2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that trims the lead to 6. Both good from the line that time.
A perfect trip to the line narrows the gap.
The Hawks lead by 5. Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Pass to Hill. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Inside, Hill can be a problem, finding a way to get around the defense and score the ball.
The Kings call timeout. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, I was able to listen in on the Kings head coach talk to his team during the break. He told his guys to up their aggressiveness on the defensive end, saying this game is all about who can get stops right now. I need you guys to bring some more energy on defense. That's how we'll get this win. Guys?
And Allie, thank you for that. Minute 32 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Wade. Check by Hill. And he's 6 for 12 after that one.
In Wade, we trust in the big moments. This guy knows how to get it done by himself in the clutch.
Doncic outside. Off target with the three.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Here's Wade. Cash! What a beautiful shot! Brings it within 3!
Dwayne Wade is a beast. No moment too big for him.
There's 45 seconds left in the final quarter. Fades away. And it's Doncic missing.
Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
The 17-footer. Chamberlain pulls it in. And so it's Atlanta with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Doncic. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Luka playing hard, which is always the way he goes. It's a foul, but he keeps pushing and takes his shot, playing through contact. Shoot 2.
He drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. And it's a 5-point game.
A productive trip to the line right there makes this a 2-possession game.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth. Mutombo, the pass to Wade. Here's Pettit, 3-pointer. And he buries it. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
He wants the ball, has a flair for the dramatic, unfazed in big situations.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, well, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
Exactly. You got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws. Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
It's all about getting a three right here.
No doubt. I mean, the next shot has to be a three.
Oh, wow! A huge basket to tie the game.
Just straight tricking the defender with the shot fake. This is how it's done.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. There's 6 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. To the middle. Oh, Davis finish it off the line.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
So it's a narrow victory for the Hawks, pulling it out for the W. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. We've got the Boston Celtics facing the Golden State Warriors. So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. We've got Anthony Edwards. Nowitzki is out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Brown, and it's Johnson in at the 1 spot. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Johnson's got the game going here with the first basket for Boston. Thompson outside. Towns looking around. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Brown finds Johnson. Back to Brown. Lets it go from deep. Warriors with the rebound. And now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, I talked with head coach Steve Kerr. We talked about how they plan to deal with Jaylen Brown. He said Brown's explosive off the dribble, so we have to have bodies in front of him, be physical with him, stay connected with him at all times. We'll see if we can keep Jaylen in check. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thanks.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Nowitzki with the screen on Antetokounmpo. And Brown now atop the key. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
There is zero hesitation from Brown. This man is always ready to fire.
Antetokounmpo against Johnson. Now here's Giannis. He's tightly guarded. Towns for 3. Good on the triple.
And how about the confidence right there? Towns feeling like he can shoot whenever and wherever he wants.
Edwards looking it over. Shoots. It's rebounded by Mikan.
I think the defender really affected that shot.
Thompson for the triple. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. So it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Boston. Brown the pass to Nowitzki. Shoots over Towns. Nowitzki, no good.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
And Thompson kicks to Towns. Golden State moving it around. To the middle. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. To the inside. Here's Mikan. Oh, he gives away Wembanyama.
And how about the splendid floor vision from Antetokounmpo? A good decision maker, improves his passing each and every year.
Timeout.
The first timeout called here for Boston.
Guard it.
Antetokounmpo against Johnson. There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter. Wembanyama passes to Edwards. Boston, no good that time either. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Wembanyama with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
Thompson against Edwards. Pass to Bowen. Outside, Towns. Here's Antetokounmpo. That shot off. It's a tie game in the Bay Area. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And taking a look at the Warriors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
You know, I think they're going to be happy with how they played here early on.
But they can't afford to get complacent because of the early success. There is still a lot of basketball to be played.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Thompson is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Towns. Then it's Bowen. And it's Mikan in at the 5. Here's Thompson. And Boston with the rebound. Here's Johnson. Nowitzki outside. Pass to Brown. Nowitzki looking it over. Towns with the steal. Floats it up for Giannis. There's Giannis taking flight.
One of the most athletic players in the league. Giannis makes those alley-oop jams look easy.
Brown outside. Outside Edwards. Back to Brown. 5 to shoot. Over Thompson. And there's Brown. That's good on the assist from Edwards. Brown's got his second bucket of the night.
And the defense made their presence felt. But somehow, someway, Brown sticks it on them.
Giannis dishes to Thompson. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Thompson against Edwards. Now Thompson. He has yet to score. And the clock. Puts up a deep 3.
And as a defender, Edwards' speed and agility make him tough to shake. No easy shots with him on you.
Pass to Johnson. a miss that time. Would have put him up. Here's the Warriors with the ball. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. Jaylen Brown has put it all together. He said, I'm figuring out my spots to be aggressive. That's in my DNA. But also showing how I've grown. Being a great screener, delivering passes on time and on target. That's important for being a great teammate. Focused on being a better basketball. Kevin?
Yeah, and he's a smart one too, right, David? He is something else. Outstanding stuff, DA, as always. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Johnson, the pass to Nowitzki. Here's Wembanyama, and it's blocked. Brown against Thompson. Pass to Mikan, and stolen by Wembanyama. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball.
And it was Wembanyama who got it rolling after definitely getting a hold of the ball there.
Outside, Towns. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. He's guarded by Johnson. Towns, no luck. A chance here to retake the lead.
You can see the intensity on display here these last few minutes.
You just gotta love watching a big man hustle on the glass. This is what his team expects and needs from him.
Physical basketball from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And you love watching Giannis operate inside. So assertive and forceful.
Brown deciding where to go with it. There's 31 seconds left to play here in the half. Nowitzki sets a screen for Brown. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. The defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Thompson against Brown. Thompson passes to Antetokounmpo. Back to Thompson. Shoots over Brown. And no good in the last second attempt this time. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. The Warriors on top, leading by just 2. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You have to like what we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
On the floor for Boston, they've got Magic Johnson. Nowitzki is out there with Jaylen Brown. Then there's Edwards. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5 down low. Johnson's gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Thompson outside. Back to Giannis. Pass to Bowen. Now here's Giannis. No good with the triple. Brown with it. Over Bowen. Brown, no good. To the right side. Down low. Here's Towns. Dirk Nowitzki with the rebound. Nowitzki's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Brown kicks to Johnson. Back to Brown. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And the Warriors with possession here. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Bowen the pass to Giannis. It's stolen by Edwards. Oh,
flying high. Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, cleared for takeoff.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Minutes into the second half of play now. Some nice passing by Golden State. Here's Mikan, defended by Wembanyama. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
There's little the 6'10" George Mikan doesn't do on the floor. He does lots of scoring. He hauls in rebounds. Everything you could ask of a big man.
He's off on the first. And the second free throw, good. There's 1:54 left in the third. Antetokounmpo against Johnson. Pass to Nowitzki. And good, coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Nowitzki's got the lead up to 4 now for Boston. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Thompson against Edwards. The shot by Thompson, no good.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable, it creates that much of an advantage for the offense. You have to blow the whistle.
You got to blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
The Warriors trail by 4. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Pass to Mikan. Here's Bowen. Giannis outside. From 12 feet out, he clangs that one off the back iron and down it falls. Antetokounmpo's got 10 points in the game. Brown outside. Outside Edwards. Back to Brown. A new 14 for Boston. It's Brown on the wing. And it's been a while, but he finally gets one to go. Brown's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, how about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
Here's Giannis. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Magic Johnson picks one up, and he's got his first free throw of the game. And he can't get the first one.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
Outside Edwards. from the arc. Edwards shooting fearlessly from the arc. And so it's the Boston Celtics with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. Back right after this. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Towns is out there with Bowen. Then it's Thompson, and then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Mikan at the center, walking down the middle. Warriors trail by 6. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. The quick look, no good that time. Pass to Wembanyama. Johnson outside. Brown with the screen on Antetokounmpo. Here's Johnson. Warriors with the rebound. Towns has got his 4th rebound in this one. From 12 feet out. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim. Thompson's got his first points of the night.
An explosive player. Thompson has serious leaping ability, and that comes in handy around the basket.
Brown finds Nowitzki. And there's Johnson. That's good on the assist by Nowitzki. 7 points for Magic Johnson.
How about the grit and determination?
Timeout.
I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent.
Time to get loud and make some noise for your Warriors 60.
Head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the last timeout. You know, he had some pros and cons. He said, I like our play inside. But what's happening at the arc, fellas? We got to start making some shots. He needs more production from the outside. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Amazing athlete. The length, speed, Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
About a minute and a half through the 4th quarter now. Boston leading by 4. Outside Edwards. Picks it out to Nowitzki. It's good from the top of the key.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
On offense, here are the Warriors. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. Mikan passes to Antetokounmpo. Inside. It's stolen by Wembanyama. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Edwards finds Nowitzki. There's 3-pointers off the mark. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. They trail by 6. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Clever move by the young guy. Thompson sticks with the shot and gets fouled.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And another thing they've been doing all game long is knocking down the 3. Shooting has been a big part of their game plan tonight.
And so Thompson nails both of them.
And great work at the line there to chip away at the lead. A few more productive trips here, and things could really get interesting.
Oh, here's Edwards. 1:27 left in the fourth quarter. Nowitzki for three. Connects from three-point range. Nowitzki's got the lead up to 7 now for the Celtics. And it's the Warriors' ball. Here's Giannis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Magic Johnson picks one up.
And how about the attack there from Giannis inside, going right into the defense and still able to get the shot up.
Taking 2 shots.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. That's off as well, so he misses both. Boston leading by 7. Wembanyama passes to Johnson. Outside Edwards. Johnson attacking, and the layup falls.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one down.
That's where Giannis wants the ball.
Every aspect of Giannis's game showing tonight, just unreal.
Kumbo against Johnson. Brown outside. Wembanyama sets a screen for Brown. Goes back up. And Wembanyama with the layup. And the Celtics lead by 9.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Third personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Dubs, Giannis Antetokounmpo, taking 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that brings them within 8. And he is unable to get the second one. Johnson against Giannis. Brown. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson.
Night in, night out. Brown just makes plays.
Outside, Towns. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And can you love the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony and our reporter David Aldridge and the entire 2K Sports crew.
Welcome. We're ready to get the week off to a great start. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be with us courtside. We'll see the Dallas Mavericks taking on the Boston Celtics. And now Dallas' starting group. Draymond Green is out there with Kevin Durant. Then there's Hayes, and it's Mourning in at the 5 down low.
Hey, take it right to the defense. Not a bad way to start this game.
And so it's Dallas with it, following the bucket by Boston. Green finds Hayes. Back to Green. Pass to Hayes. 6 to shoot. On the wing, Durant. Over Johnson. No good there. Off the double clutch. Here's Nowitzki. Rebounded by Mourning.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
Baseline jumper. Nice shot by Durant.
Add KD's mid-range J to the game's unblockable shots alongside the sky hook and the step-back 3.
Now here's Johnson. Outside Edwards. There's the 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
Oh, he missed the chippy right there.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Making a statement here early, going right to the rack. I love it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, you want to be aggressive and get the other guys on their heels.
Hayes, the pass to Mourning. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. Dallas shooting their first free throws of the evening.
Alonzo Mourning, 2 shots.
And he drops it first. He's off on the second. And Brown has got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. Here's Johnson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Green.
It's his first trip to the line.
First team foul. At the line for 2, Magic Johnson.
That free throw no good. And he's good on the second. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Green against Edwards. Green, the pass to Hayes. Pass to Maravich. Pulls up. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Jaylen Brown is playing with so much confidence. He said, quote, "I feel like I'm a different player. My body has changed. Athletically, I'm entering my prime. I'm more aware on defense and offense. I feel like on both sides of the ball, I'm playing the best basketball of my life."
Well, it shows, Allie, for sure. Now here's Edwards. Oh, Green with the block.
Such a strong defender. This team appreciates when Green gets up to swat it away.
And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
.110 left in the first. Outside, Brown. to Green. Now here's Hayes. He's closely guarded. Here's Maravich. Just 4 to shoot. Nice D from Brown. Celtics lead by 5. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Mavericks. And we have to take another look at that block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
And so it's Green who brings up the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Inside, it's stolen by Wembanyama. Johnson against Durant. Outside Johnson. It's stolen by Green. A deep 3. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And that does it for the first quarter. Celtics out in front. They're up by 5. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And for Boston guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
Mavericks trail by 5. On the court for Dallas here in the second. We've got Green, also Kevin Durant out there, and it's Hayes in at power forward. Now here's Durant. Green finds Hayes. Down low. Shot clock at 5. Maravich. And he banks in the layup. Maravich has got his first 2 points of the night.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Pass to Nowitzki. Brown passes to Nowitzki. Get that one to fall. Some solid defense from Hayes. Durant, pass to Mourning, and he dumps it down.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances.
Timeout. Boston calls timeout.
It may be a player's league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck. Analyze the situation and give your players the information they need to succeed.
If you see yourself on the screen, then you know what to do. Show us your moves. Give yourself a round of applause.
Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Here's Johnson, and he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It goes on Kevin Durant. This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one.
At the line, Magic Johnson.
First free throw is good.
Line for 2 shots.
And Johnson drops them both. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Edwards against Green. Now here's Hayes. Defense right on him. Jacks up a 3. Nice D from Brown. Boston leading by 3. And here's Wembanyama. No points so far. Pass to Brown. Outside Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Wembanyama screen from deep. Edwards, no good. Mavericks trail by 3. Durant finds Green. To the wing on the left.
2 minutes.
Here's Maravich, guarded by Edwards. To the inside. Here's Durant. The rebound, Celtics.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
Back to Johnson. Deflected. The kick out to Edwards. It's Brown on the wing. Wembanyama. Tipped back in for 2.
Yeah, terrific follow-through for Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Durant for 3. No good on the shot.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Mavericks trail by 5. Pass to Maravich. This one for 3. Gets it to go. Makes him 2 for 5.
Yeah, great heads-up play by Durant. Reading the floor and finding the guy with the best shot available.
Outside, Brown. Now Edwards. Here's the 3. Durant pulls it in.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Green, the pass to Hayes. Here's Maravich. For 3, Durant. Oh, Durant, an absolute sniper.
On the catch and shoot, Durant is so effective. You have to run him off his shot.
Edwards against Green. Now here's Edwards. Defense is right there. From 17. Just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Well, it's good to have a player on the floor with that kind of awareness. He recognized the situation.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Celtics out in front, up 1. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. After a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. And it's Green with the ball for Dallas. It's a one-point game. They've got Jaylen Brown. Edwards out there with Johnson. Then it's Victor Wembanyama, and it's Nowitzki in at the 4. That's the Boston 5. Edwards so good inside.
What touch. Edwards has mastered just about every shot there is.
Here's Maravich, defended by Brown. Pass to Green. Here's Maravich. Knocks it loose. Mourning passes to Durant. And there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Courageous play inside by Durant. Just absorbing the foul and still putting up the shot.
First trip to the line for him here.
Durant. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
throw's good from Durant. Both free throws good for Durant.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Outside, Brown. Pass to Edwards. Back to Brown. 6 on the shot clock. From 7 feet. Off the left rim and out.
Well, that's a look they'll take every time down the floor. But even with the soft interior defense, they can't seem to convert it.
Now, here's Green. Still no points. Pass to Maravich. Three-pointer. Sends it home from three-point land. And Dallas leads by 2.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
And Boston calls time here. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
Boston trailing. Pass to Nowitzki. Now here's Brown. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Nowitzki, pass to Brown. Shoots. Again, the miss by Boston. Here's Maravich, covered by Wembanyama. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Dallas shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
Maravich taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both shots. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Celtics trail by 4. Brown passes to Edwards. Here's Johnson. It's good from about 19 feet. Johnson's got 9.
Their guards have carried the offensive load. With the way they perform, they've got the green light to shoot whenever there's an opening.
Here's Maravich. He's got 10. Durant's shot is off.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving.
Johnson against Durant. Outside Johnson. 5 to shoot. Up top Brown. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. And it's Nowitzki missing.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Green against Edwards. Green, the pass to Maravich. Outside, Green. Pass to Maravich. Goes up at the stripe. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Maravich has got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, he got to his spot in the mid-range, and that's a shot he's going to make more often than not.
It's Nowitzki missing. Dallas leading by 4. Hayes finds Durant. Launches a 3. They get the rebound.
Alonzo Mourning. Personal foul.
Durant's gone just 1 for 4 from deep. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Johnson. Mavericks with a rebound. Mourning's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Durant. Hayes with a screen on Johnson. Pulls up on the wing. And that's not going to go. And we've reached the end of the third. Mavericks ahead, up by 4. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter. They've got Kevin Durant. He's out there with Draymond Green. And it's Hayes in at the 4. Here's Nowitzki. And here's Brown for 3. Rebounded by Mourning. Mourning's got 5 rebounds in the game. Durant inside. Covered by Johnson. To the middle. It's tipped. Edwards against Green. Oh, good D by Edwards. Brown looking around. Up top, Edwards. Fires for 3. Edwards making it look so easy from deep.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
Edwards against Green. Pass to Hayes. Back to Green. Green gets up and powers it down.
I love the show of force by Green, putting the defense on notice with the jam.
And the Celtics call time here.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they just have to be more patient. Less forcing and more passing.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hi, guys. The head coach for Boston had some instruction for his guys during the break. He seems pretty disappointed with the three-point shooting, telling his crew we have to start making more outside shots. I want to see more threes out there. Let's get aggressive. Coach is hoping some big production can make a splash for them.
Allie, thank you. And so it's Durant who brings up the ball for Dallas. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Now here's Hayes. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the 3.
Well, something else that stands out is how they've shared the ball. I mean, they're getting a lot of their points from sharp passing.
Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. Celtics trail by 4. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Johnson with it. Hayes picks him up. And here's Brown for 3. And Brown knocking down the triple.
Assertive play there by Brown. Rising to the challenge of the moment.
Durant against Johnson. Here's Hayes. Here's Maravich. Connects from downtown.
And just a painful blow right there. I mean, tying the lead, they give up a big triple.
Green against Edwards. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Pass to Nowitzki. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Mourning. Mourning's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And here's Durant. Takes a 3. Shot misses.
His shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
51 seconds left to play in the fourth. To the paint. Wembanyama. It falls! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the ball.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge shot at the rim.
Here's Durant. Oh, gets the 3 to fall.
Oh, what a clutch performer. It's clear that Durant loves the spotlight and embraces that chance to take those huge shots.
And Boston calls time here.
Your Celtics Entertainment.
Dallas on D. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Johnson. Count it! What a beautiful shot! Brings him within 3.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
And they committed intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
We've got 22 seconds left to play in the fourth. And he commits the intentional foul. Good on the first. And that gives him a 4-point cushion.
Kevin Durant taking 2 shots.
And he's unable to get the second one. Oh, it's Boston now. Johnson inside. Working on Green. Edwards for 3. Yeah! Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within 1. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Second personal foul. 4-2. Allowing for the Mavericks.
First free throw is good. And that'll put him up 2. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. Edwards looking for an opening. Oh, it falls! And tie game! Huge basket right there. And Dallas calls time here. Durant way outside. Oh, it's off the mark. Here we go to overtime. Time expires. We're going to overtime. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. giving an inch in this game.
Here we go.
Now here's Green. They've got Victor Wembanyama. Johnson is out there with Anthony Edwards. Then it's Jaylen Brown. And it's Nowitzki in at the power forward position. Durant's shot is off.
Given his range, you expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And he misses the go-ahead basket. Pass to Maravich. From deep. Doesn't go. That's his 5th miss out of 10 tries. And Brown has got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. To take the lead. Here's Nowitzki over Hayes. And he can't make that one in. Durant with it. And what action in this one. We're about a minute into overtime. From the arc. Again, the miss by Dallas.
Well, it's just not been his night. He's finding good looks, but they're just not falling.
Johnson with it. Durant covering. Edwards for 3. Drills it from deep.
Well, you need a bucket? Give it to Edwards. He's got that clutch gene.
Timeout on the floor. Mavericks.
We know you all want a t-shirt, everyone. Let me hear you get one.
Durant, pass to Mourning. Oh, he nails it! And that one brings them within 1.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
Now here's Johnson. Pass to Brown. Clock at 6. He connects!
And they do have a foul to give if needed.
Timeout on the floor. Mavericks. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
Yeah, clock is their enemy and they know it. We'll see if they go for the tie or try and get it quick.
Here's Durant. And it's good. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings them within 1. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Seconds left in the first overtime period. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Celtics.
He hits the first one, and that'll put him up 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Yeah, at this point, they're going to have to go for the 3 and try to force OT.
Durant, pass to Green. Oh, wow! A huge basket to tie the game! And Boston calls time here. They can win it. Ooh, no good there. Potential game winner was off the mark. Another tie, and we're going to have a second overtime. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. Hey, can't stop now. We're ready for another extra period. What a game of basketball this has been. Here you go. Durant against Johnson. Outside Durant. Oh, KD against contact inside.
Just an aggressive inside play from Durant, pushing past the contact to get a shot.
Inside. Here's Wembanyama. Lays it up and banks it in.
This is the mismatch they wanted under the hoop, making a crucial bucket as easy as possible.
Wembanyama's gone 3 for 3 from the floor. Johnson against Durant. Pass to Hayes. Johnson with it. Durant covering. Johnson passes to Wembanyama. And here's Edwards. The three ball. It's Hayes with the rebound. And here's Dallas. Now Durant. Pass to Hayes. On the wing, Green. Covered by Johnson. Pocket 4. Lets it go from the wing. And no good, trying to use the glass. Here's Edwards. The Mavericks pull it in. Here's Maravich. Outside, Green. Oh, bangs home the
That's
three.
good. Hit. One shot.
For the moment. Green, big time bucket.
Throw good. Green.
That and one is huge, making this now a 2-possession game.
And Boston calls time here. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. They grab their own miss. And they go to the intentional foul.
Third personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Mavericks, Draymond Green. 2 shots.
Good on the first. And that puts him up 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Good job converting at the line and helping to build this lead.
And the Celtics call time here. They're behind by 6. Turning here to our analysts. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
They need to answer fast.
Yeah, and if they can get a decent look from 3, that's the shot to take. Not a lot of time to work with.
To the middle. Here's Nowitzki. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for 2, Dirk Nowitzki.
2 shots. Last on the first.
He gets the first, and that brings him within 5. one falls, so he hits both of them. And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
Anthony Edwards, third personal foul, third team foul. Shooting for Dallas, Draymond Green, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He drops the first one, and that puts him up 5. And so he drops them both, and it's a 6-point ball game. So it's Boston now. 16 seconds left to play in the second overtime. Pass to Nowitzki. The 3 is up. Durant pulls it in. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Anthony Edwards, 4th personal foul, 4th team foul. Shooting for Dallas, Kevin Durant, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point ball game.
This OT has been somewhat lackluster, mainly because both teams are clearly exhausted.
Brown gets the bucket, and so it's Dallas winning this one. Double overtime games are so grueling, and after this one, everyone, the officials, the fans, the broadcasters, all have to take a little rest.
Yeah, I need that rest, I'll tell you. But, hey, give them credit. They really dug deep into their energy reserves and showed their determination to get this win.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Kevin Durant.